Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode, number 2, I believe, of A Legend of Keepers. Here we are, still maintaining our dungeon. Moved my portrait here so that you can see our resources. I hadn't realized I was covering those up, so my apologies, but we have a lot of blood, some tears, and some gold. I don't know what's going on over here. Click on this, I guess. Okay, why is it yelling at me? Archivist. Wait, my... Okay. It looks like I can no longer change difficulty. Okay, you can only do that in the beginning. Alright, well, that's fine. What's with the Archivist here? Unlock the Enchantress. Bewitch Glove. Damage dealt to monsters. By monsters, 2 heroes, their maximum life is increased by 100%. Is this just like artifacts that are available to find, I guess? Probably. Alright. So that's just like a little informational area. My talent points aren't available or anything. Alright. So yeah, we're just continuing. We've got a pretty sizable team at this point with, what is this, 10 employees and 4 different traps. We have ourselves a Horn of Plenty artifact, and like I mentioned, a lot of blood, tears, and gold. So what does the doctor do? Stick out your tongue, huh? I mean, you know, I want to check out the new stuff that we haven't seen yet, so let's look at the doctor. Occupational Health Office has been called to do some tests following your recent assignment. Everything seems in order. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, that wasn't very exciting. Collectors and office troubles. So, seems like a bad thing, but we haven't done one of these yet, so let's check it out. Okay, the suit and tie vampires are here to collect taxes. However, blood is more valuable than gold coins to them. They could even grant you a monetary compensation in exchange for blood collection. You would exceptionally be exempted from the taxes. 240 life lost. 240 life lost. Oh, I see. So either I can pay them in hero's blood or in my own blood, I guess. I mean, sure, we got plenty of blood. Let's pay them off here. Ooh, a black market. Sell monsters in garrison that are no longer useful to you. Unavailable or injured monsters less valuable. Okay. Still like everybody on our squad, so let's hold off on that and check out the event. Innovation. The R&D manager has developed a new trap and seems to be very proud of it. He wants to secretly sell it to you for a few gold coins. Just 50 gold? Yeah, I mean, that sounds like fun. Sure. Like a new trap. And here we go. Veterans. They give us a good chunk of gold and a master bonus. And these guys could just give us a monster, okay? So probably trying the veterans once more. Let's see. Pilus is the only one that really could use a break, so let's take him out of here. Marcelin, unfortunately, still leveling his himself up. So we'll bring Grogmar back. Now, this guy was here largely because of the back attack that he could do. So if I want to sort of stay within that theme, I would have to move somebody here had a back attack. Brittany, I guess? Or Colart. Either of them could work. The two of these sticking together sort of makes sense because they're kind of my morale killing squad. Let's see. I could move them to the front. Got to keep one orc with them pretty much. And then just one of these back attackers. So we moved 1, 2, and 3. And then I either move Balsags or Recipital over to room 2. So let's see, this guy can attack front or back. He also has those nasty bleeds, which are pretty good. So he's just really strong. So I typically want to make sure I'm using him because he's just really, really good. So maybe I put him in room 2. Yeah, sure. Let's give this a go. And then there's our traps. So what does this one do? Deal 10 ice damage to everybody. Apply frostbite 2. Applies an additional if target resistance is negative. 5%. Yeah, okay. Sure. Not the most exciting, but if they have low ice resistance, it could be strong. Alright. Let's go face the veterans, shall we? Reparation phase. Okay, it looks like we're leading on a trap again, so let's figure out what we want to do. Let's see. Ooh, reduce morale losses, so we're going to want to kill this guy. Because he effectively has, like, almost 500 morale. Heals 25% of hero's maximum life after a fight one time. So maybe this guy we want to get on morale. That only happens to once, so if I can just deal a little bit of damage, it could still be okay. This guy... Okay, this guy shuffles me around, and then that's kind of it. So we can take him down either way. This guy we might want to focus on morale, which is fine. This guy we're probably going to want to focus on damage. Applies poison, deals nature damage, and they're all area attackers as well. That's good to know. Okay. So with that in mind, we're going to want to deal heavy damage to the front and heavy morale losses to the middle. Which means, let's see, who's our... Okay, so I'm going to want him for the morale. And then who's my front damage dealer? I guess you are. What's your armor looking like? Negative 25% on physical. Okay, so the orc's definitely good. And then... How's their nature resistance? Oh, 75%. Wow, okay. It's probably not this guy. It's probably going to be her. 14 fire? Oh, yeah, they're all low fire as well, right? I think that's a negative. Right. Yeah, okay. So we'll probably go with everybody except Occipital here. Since this guy's nature resistance is so high and the back's even decent. I'll be focusing on trying to morale this guy down and beat this guy up a little bit. So with that in mind, I guess there's also the coil, but the air weakness isn't too relevant. And their resistance is not that bad. And then ice. No, their ice resistance is very high, so we don't want to do that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll go with the bone catapult first. That seems reasonable to me. And like I said, everybody except this guy's coming in. They're all dealing area damage of either ice or nature. Yeah, so it really doesn't matter what order I'm in. So the fact that I'm getting shuffled is not too relevant. Let's see, it's more ice than nature, right? Okay, well, unfortunately, Collart's not too resilient against that, but there's just not a lot I can do about it. He's even worse off, so it's just gonna have to be it. And we started with morale, so we're gonna try to morale this guy. So then we want to maybe use a spell to deal some damage to this guy, and yeah, at this point, let's just do the saw here. I don't know if that's going to be good or not. I'm hoping this guy is pretty low. This guy should hopefully be gone, but we might need some extra morale loss to get rid of him. And we need some way to head the back. So let's look in terms of resistances again, because we need ice and nature resistance ideally. Okay, so Brugo's really good. Oy. Okay, I guess this guy is at least not horrendous, because ice is the heavier one. So I really don't want Valsags, probably, so I guess I'll just do these guys. This guy actually has really bad armor, so this guy should be good against him. And then this guy can attack the back. This guy can't, so it's a little bit weak, but it's fine, I guess. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3, and call it a day. Alright.
Fresh meat!
Fresh meat, indeed. Alright, that that was just the start of... Alright, she dodges, I forgot about that. Okay. Am I ever getting a turn? Not for a while. Ay, that hurt. Okay, so I can deal physical damage to the back and apply vulnerable, which increases damage taken, or I can give them all negative morale. And some fire damage. The fire damage is pretty good as well, so I think I'll just do that. And this guy's just gonna hit the front. Since this guy's getting his morale losses reduced. And then this guy is gonna demoralize the center. Does look like he's gonna unfortunately die pretty quick here. Oh no. Alright. So... Oh wow, it deals so much damage. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. Such a huge hit. Oof, still alive. Alright. So I can do negative 15 morale, or hit the front guy. Let's hit the front guy. All this bleeding has to be good. Alright, so whip should nearly kill that guy. I think that's fine. The saw will probably finish him off. Yep, there he goes. Alright, not taking too much damage at least. Alright, now unfortunately this guy's pretty ice resistant. They both are though. I guess I'll just do this to slow them, even though the damage is pretty irrelevant. And then... let's see, this guy can't do anything except hit the front. Scream of Terror is not going to take him out. I guess we're going to do this the old-fashioned way here. It's fine. Yeah, either one of these kills, it doesn't really matter. Alright, protect the treasure. Okay, so more resistances. Show no mercy. Applies in range 3, applies in range 4. And better whiplash. I don't know, still more resistances? Sure. Motivation. Oh, Collard is in trouble. Okay. So I want him to probably take a break. Trainer's always good. Alchemist, that sounds like fun as well. There's another merchant down here. Let's go with the trainer first. Let's see. These are a little expensive always, but... So this... Is it improving this ability? Is that what's happening? I mean, I've been using this guy a lot. Front applies Terrified 2 when Skeleton Executioner is attacked. Back applies Ice Weakness 3 to all heroes at the start of the turn. Okay. It gives us extra stats. I'm tempted to train him because we use him a lot. Damage dealt increased by 100. The armor is negative, right? That was also a pretty decent one. 250 though. It was expensive. Just looking if there's anything like cheap to do. New Orcs attacked, applying rate 1. Yeah, I wouldn't mind training one of the Orcs, but 250 leaves us with what? 230, which I guess is enough. I could do both of these. Alright, it's gonna be a lot of gold, but I think I'll do it. Let's level up Brugo. Go. And then the Alchemist, transmute blood or tears into another resource. Oh yeah, sure. Let's give it a shot. So I can either do this or this. This is not a very good conversion rate, I don't think. Would help, but... sure, I don't know. Gold's pretty universally useful, whereas this stuff doesn't seem to be quite as much. Okay, well, we're a little... maybe I can do some at the merchant. 100 gold. Yeah, well, let's try the workout. We haven't done that yet. Okay. Have the gym alter yourself. What do you do? Self-flagellation, plus 10 armor, minus 35 blood, or weights, plus 8 power, minus 20, minus 50. Sure, let's just be really defensive, I guess. Also, we have a lot of blood, so... Looks like if we had enough stuff, we could have worked out even more, but of course we didn't. Good to know, though, what resources this consumes, so if we have an excess of blood and tears, we could go into a workout and maybe spend a lot of them. But we're done here for now. And no reason to go to the alchemist. Yeah, inadequate resources, so let's check out the event. Stock take. It is high time to go through the stock room. During the cleaning, one of your employees found this strange object. Would you like to take it, auction it, or gift it to the employee? Pocket mirror. Damage of the first attack suffered by monster placed at the back is returned to the assailant once per fight. Or I can give it to Bushan, the boar man. I think I like this. Let us take it. Alright, time for some veterans. They're going to give us a trap and a lot of gold. Ooh, very difficult, but that's okay. Our keeper hasn't had to get involved yet, so we're going to try these guys. But let's step in here, have this guy take a rest. Everybody else is in mostly fine shape. So we just brought back, what, a Cipital, I think. Okay, so he's one of our big morale sort of damage dealers, but... Okay, we still have her, and this guy's a really high level now as well, right? He's level 4, so enhances the trap when he's defeated, and then I guess he just got some extra stats or something. So we're gonna want him in room 1, so that we know for sure there's a trap afterwards. Now what does he do? He does AoE nature damage, and he does air and morale damage to the front. Okay. Okay, so kind of a front-centric or AoE situation. Could keep him with a Cipital, though, if they're particularly strong as nature damage. It's pretty weak, of course. I guess to level 1 as well. Peleus deals a bunch of AoE morale damage, and these guys are dealing front. Let's see. Oh, this got stronger as well. That's kind of cool. Does anybody deal front? Nobody deals morale damage to the front specifically, right? It's like all AoE pretty much. Okay. Let me try moving Bushan and swapping the orcs. With the idea being that maybe we can focus on the front with these guys and Marcelin. But if that doesn't work, if the front guy is like really heavy, then I guess we'll side out Bushan. We'll keep Brugo in for the morale effect, and then have him team up with somebody else that does morale stuff, probably her. Which means I can move some of these guys to the back. So right now we have front and back, front. Got a little bit of damage variety here. He could, yeah, both these guys, I guess work pretty nicely here. Let's move Peleus back here, and we'll try this setup, see how it goes. Yeah, our traps look fine. So that's all we've got. All right, let's face these difficult veterans. See how that goes for us. All right, they are high level. So this guy has insane physical armor, insane health, so we do need to morale down the front guy. Okay, that's good to know. And they have can be bled, and they enrage everybody. Okay. This guy does AoE physical damage. Interesting. Applies dodge 1 to the hero with the lowest life percent at the start of each fight. And can't be affected by demoralized. No, that's kind of lame. Alright, and this guy deals 14 damage to the monster with the lowest ice resistance at the start of each fight. And otherwise deals fire damage to the front. So we're going to be taking fire and physical at the front, and then physical in an area as well. And we are starting with a trap. Nobody cares about traps in any particular fashion. Let's see, you have negative air resistance. So the coil could be okay. Applies air weakness 2. I don't think any of my monsters have... Oh no, what's his face is air attacks, right? But it's only the front. This also reduces, so we're almost certainly going to be using this because we need to reduce the morale on that guy, so... that's something. Okay. Alright. So, just thinking about this, I'm going to use him and then probably these two just because these guys have extremely bad armor, and we're going to be taking an AoE armor attack that applies bleeding as well. And this guy deals fire to the front. Let's see. Oh, these guys have bad fire resistance. So I could use her, maybe, instead of one of these guys, but probably not. I'll probably put someone else in the front and just deal with it. Probably this guy with his 50 physical armor. Although, never mind. He's really bad for this fight because of this guy's obscene armor. So I'll probably actually use Brittany then. Got her. No, she can't sit in the front and dig this, though. Ay. Ricochets once to monster position behind the target if the target is defeated. Okay, well, that's not as big a deal. Man, this is going to be tough. So we're going to try to demoralize this guy, and then... this guy can't be demoralized, so we probably have to kill him, and then this guy we can kind of go either way, but we'll probably go for damage. So, we'll be focusing on morale, I think, in the first fight. Try to just get this barbarian out of the way. So we'll use Brugo, we'll use her, and then I have to use one of these guys. Right, Marcelin. Yeah, and we'll just try to focus on morale, which means I want to use a morale. Yeah, we'll use the bone catapult here in the first room, I think, is the plan. Dodge and rage. Okay, great. Yeah. She has negative 40 physical armor. It's really not good, but I can't justify using Bouchon here, so we'll have to sit him in the front. He'll at least give me some enrages, though the enrages won't really do much, I guess. And the rest of it is just area in front, so I guess I need to keep him alive as long as possible, so I want him in the back. She'll go middle. That's fine. And then we're gonna hope this guy's low in morale at this point, and now we're just trying to kill these guys. So, the saw's not bad to do that, I guess, or I could do the coil. This guy does have negative air resistance, so deal 30 damage and bounce. This guy also has pretty bad air resistance. This guy has really bad armor, though. So, the saw also works pretty well there. This deals 30 to both and applies bleed 2. Does the air weakness matter on the next fight is the question. I don't think any of these guys do air attacks. So yeah, we'll just stick with the saw. And then I do want to make sure I have some sort of morale penalty still in case this thing did survive. But otherwise, I need to be able to deal some damage. Ideally, let's see, physical nature, air. Air and ice to the front, maybe. Okay, so this guy deals really good physical damage to the back, so I like him. Now let's see, as far as morale, probably just want you again. Physical and fire. Right, you have horrible fire. You're actually okay. You're a little squish, but you have good fire resistance. Yes, I think he'll actually go to the front. He'll go to the middle, and then ice or fire. I guess ice is better. Alright. Okay, I think that's the plan.
Prepare to die.
Here we go. Step 1, bone catapult. Yeah, that guy dodging is actually really annoying. So, oh, he has the dodge. Okay, that's fine. Actually, look at their nature. Nah. I need to do this. This is really important.
And committed.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Can't do much about it. And alright, they're still dodging. This is really effective, but I'm gonna Fire Eater here. That'll eat up the dodge and still give a nice morale penalty. And this guy's also gonna do a morale thing. Ow. Alright, let's do more pheromones.
I'm committed.
Do I get one more attack is the question. Excellent, I do. Alright. Well, this should be enough here. Don't know why the barbarians are particularly weak in terms of morale, but it seems they are. I'm down, alright. Terrified is what? Morale taken from attacks and traps increased. I did kind of set up for a kill, so I don't think I can go for that. Let's go for Show No Mercy, I think. $94 damage, holy moly.
Holly.
Dodge is annoying. Let's see, I have 20 nature. I mean, nobody's gonna AoE, right? So I might as well just do this. And somebody's gotta eat up that dodge later, sooner or later.
And committed.
Okay, still alive, very good. Doesn't matter. I think I'm better off just hitting the back here. And this guy's gonna hit the front. Oh, my gobbo died. That's unfortunate.
I'm committed.
And I need you to calm the heck down. Ouch. This guy has a lot of armor, huh? At least that bleach do a lot. But I think Rugnag or Grogmar here is, oh well, maybe I can do this. Alright. Save Grogmar just barely. Fantastic. You have successfully protected the treasure. These are traps, I think. Icy Breeze. Area, 20 ice damage. Apply ice weakness 4. Monstrous Altar. Back minus 40 morale, demoralize 3. Wow, that's pretty insane. And the Ballista, 15 damage, broken armor 3 to an area. So they're all cool, but I think I'll go for the Altar. That seems pretty sweet. Alright. Okay, so it is 3 motivation that you restore. Good to know. Brittany's definitely going to have to... Okay, we don't have enough resources for training. So, or for a workout, rather. So we'll go to the trainer. Have an opportunity to spend some cash here. Let's see. This guy's level 1, right? That fire resistance being less bad would be nice. But this first level up on the orcs is really, really good. This guy... Oh, now it starts to cause blood because he's, like, really strong, I guess. Okay, Bushan increases damage if the armor is negative. I mean, that is pretty cool. 250, though. She just gets kind of better. This guy just gets a little bit better. It's cheap, though. This guy's level 1, right? So maybe I could level him up. Front, apply additional poison, bag, gain dodge, and 40 speed. That's really good for 175. Which one's this? This is our, like, little fire sorcerer man here. So this gives him a little flexibility. It makes him stronger. I really like this. I'm gonna do this, and then what does that leave us with? Oh, just 100, so we can't do anything else. Alright. Can't do it. Seminar. An outing amongst colleagues is always a joy. We are only not human or plunder. Send 3 volunteers to plunder the place of your choice. We're low on resources, so you know what? Let's go plunder. Sounds like fun. Volunteers get -1 motivation. Find a monster. Volunteers get +3 motivation. Risk of injury 75% to 1 volunteer for 5 weeks. Or the gold mine gets a bunch of gold and we risk some injury for 10 weeks. Interesting. Oh, am I not able to change the volunteers? Is it always the same 3? Or am I able to change the volunteers? Garrison, active. Okay, it looks like I can't change who goes. That's unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna go for the gold. If some of these guys gets injured, it's not great, but let's give it a shot. I guess it's a 75% chance, but it's just one of them, right? This guy's not a huge deal. This guy's kind of a big deal. This guy's okay. Let's do it. Your volunteers have taken control, forcing the miners. They have emergent scathe. Wow, okay, so that was just free 260 gold. That's incredible. I guess back to the trainer with our new money. Still can't afford workouts. And now I'm pretty interested in... Yeah, getting some of these guys that are still level 1 a level up would be nice. 120, 170, and 250. Yeah, I really like this one, I think, quite a bit. 200. This is only 125. Gives me a bunch of extra resistances and some extra health. 25 extra health is actually a lot. I do like this guy a decent amount. Or this guy can get a front attack. Does make him a lot more flexible. It's 125. Yeah, alright, sure. Let's get that going. Then event, which you can't afford the course, presumably. Alright. Opportunity to send one of your employees. Yeah, alright, so we'll trade the event. R&D manager needs a guinea pig to test a new trap. He is asking you to provide him with one of your employees in exchange for some gold. 400 gold. Is our employee gonna just straight die, or like, what's the deal? This is Occipital. Occipital is one of our weaker employees. We did just level him though, so he's quite a lot better now. But you know what? For 400 gold, let's go. He's not like gone forever, is he? Oh, he is gone forever. Okay, I don't know if that was worth it then, but oh well, it is what it is. Veterans, and champion. Okay. We get a rare something. Relic, maybe? Hard to say. So, artifact, monster, rare relic. Well, obviously we're gonna go for the champion, right? Like, it would be crazy not to. She has to get out. Everybody else can stay in, though. I'm really sad I gave up my dude, but too late to make up for it now. Alright, so, split up the orcs. That makes sense. I think go more morale heavy in the first room. Let's see, applies frostbite. So that probably means this, and this is the second room. A little front focused. These guys can attack the back. Yeah, it's okay. Try it like that. Okay, this is scary. Let's try the champion. Okay, 500 health, 330 morale. Wowee. Okay, deals physical damage. Passive. Life above 35%. Damage dealt increased by 35%. Deals 100% of final damage to the monster position just behind the target. Wait, what? And then life under 35. Damage taken from attacks reduced by 35%. Okay, so while they're at high health, they deal splash damage. While they're at low health, they take less damage. We're probably going to want to morale them down anyway, because 500 health is insane. And otherwise, can they just do a frontal attack? This guy does a front attack with this. Poison 4 with the highest life, sure. Dodges the first regular trap and deals some damage. Cool. Oh, it's hitting the back with a physical attack. Okay, sure. So I probably want to focus on taking these guys out first, which is actually still probably morale is my best shot, right? What's their nature resistance look like? 10, 10, 0. Okay. What else can hit the back here? This guy just does morale stuff. This guy does morale to the front. This guy does morale to the back if they're affected by things, and also it's fire damage. Alright, this guy does huge morale damage to the middle, so I could maybe take this guy out pretty quick. Or I could hit the back with ice and morale. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. So I'm probably going to want to use Pilus. This guy is going to hit the front too for a lot of physical. He's going to hit the front for, and then back gets physical. So I kind of need physical armor on everybody. This guy's really, really nature resistant, so he can sit in the front. And then it's the physical on everybody else. You're negative 45, so you're probably staying out of this fight. And we're doing the rest of these guys. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So let's do some sort of morale thing. Could do this, minus 40 on the back guy. Start there versus minus 10 to everyone and demoralize 2. Yeah, you know what? Let's start with the altar. That sounds like fun. Alright. Then we'll do, yeah, Brugo in the front. So you attack physical to the back. And then you're going to do splash. So that's kind of the same thing, basically. So I think he's actually less valuable this time. Try that. And Peleus is just going to hang out. So, what is going to happen here? We're trying to reduce the morale on this guy by quite a bit. He's going to just hit the front, I guess, get started on that, and he's going to AoE morale. Okay, great. So now we're going to want an AoE morale trap. I think the horn? No, probably the catapult still. Great. And then whatever else can affect the morale on this front guy and maybe the back as well. Okay, Bouchon having a tough time once again, so probably don't use him. Ooh, we don't have a lot of morale stuff here, so we might have to focus on just dealing damage to the back. So that would be, I guess, everybody except Bouchon. How's their physical armor? 15, 25, 35. Yeah, that's okay. So once again, we put him in the front. 61, 30. Sure. Alright.
Come get some.
So this guy's gonna be tough. Oh, they dodged the first trap, don't they? Son of a gun. Oh, that was horrible. That was a horrible use of a trap. Alright, well. Can't do much about it now. Alright, we have that damage reflection. I forgot about that. Alright, let's tear them. I don't even know what happened just there. Oh, right, he does something when he's in the back. Sure, I'd forgotten about that too, but... well, whatever. Alright, hopefully he can survive to do some more hits, and that'll be pretty good. That's unpleasant. We are doing a good job of reducing their morale, though. Yeah, that guy's running. Okay. So I probably... Does Terrified do morale? Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, the whip doesn't make any sense. We'll go with Intimidation. Alright. This guy I was planning to just kill. I guess this still makes sense, just because I don't really have other options. It's painful. Oh, that kills. Alright, let's do that. Goodbye, I guess. And... almost there on demoralizing this guy. Sure. Should be fine here. I get to hit him with one more scream and make him leave. Alright, alright. Let's just get there. Okay, so what is all this? This looks like a trap, probably. Minus 45 morale, terrified 3 to the front. Morale taken from attacks and traps increased by 50%. The Skeleton Lord. So what does the star indicate? Not entirely sure. I guess they're just like higher level things of some sort. See, 50 air, 50 ice, passive. Front. Attacks ricochet to other heroes. That's pretty damn good. Back. Transforms into a random skeleton when Skeleton Lord is defeated. That is also very good. Or the Nightmare Catcher. Demoralized deals 200% physical damage. Right, we already saw that. Not too interested in that one. taken from attacks and traps increased by 50. That's what Terrified does, right? This is quite good. Generally, from what we've seen, the front unit tends to have a lot of health. So, minus 45 morale is a really big hit. The Skeleton Lord's just solid. They have decent resistances. They have, you know, they can hit the front or the back with different damage types. And yeah, I think I'll go for the Skeleton Lord. I do like this trap quite a lot, but I don't know, this guy seems like he could do some cool stuff for us. So let's check him out. Yep, motivation's down a bit. The Doctor or the Merchant. We have 700 gold, which is nice. Choose an employee to protect the sales department, plunder, or siege. The company needs equipment, rent out some traps, okay? Then we have the therapist and the engineer. The merchant. We don't have that much room for stuff, but yeah, let's check out the merchant. Haven't been to one in a while. Ice skeleton. Do we have one of those yet? Sikahu. Yeah, we have one of these guys, alright. We have a Yetko as well. And the bone catapult. Okay, we can re-roll if we'd like. I'll do one time re-roll. Ooh, yeah, we don't have a dog yet. That's kind of interesting. Could take another executioner here with Henry. They do certainly work well in pairs because they can demoralize that center very quickly. And the dog is pretty cool as well. You know what? Let's do it. Call it a day there. This is interesting. There's a lot of options here. Rent out a trap, do some plundering, or choose an employee to protect the sales department. So this sounds like it's going to give me more money. I don't know what the siege is going to do. Let's try that. Okay. As part of its sales strategy, the Dungeons Company would like to requisition some of your equipment. With your help, the sales campaign should only last a few weeks. Of course, you will be recompensated for the rental. So I could rent out this for 80 gold. I could rent out the saw and the bone catapult for 330, or the portal and the horn for 280. I think I'm okay with option 3. For 8 weeks? Yeah. That's totally fine. Alright, we got the therapist or the engineer now. Ooh, he's looking really bad. Yeah, we're down like a decent amount of stuff here, so the therapist might make sense. Though we have a lot of gold, so the engineer also makes some sense since we're about to... Let's see, how bad is our situation right now? Marcelin obviously has to take a break. Then, I mean, everybody else is okay for now, but there's going to be 1, 2, 3, like 4 people out next week. But we just bought some new people, so I think it's going to be fine. Let's check out the engineer. Okay, the bone catapult. I like that. I like that a lot. That costs 250, okay. This is 175 for just 1 extra bleed. That doesn't seem worth it. This is 5 damage, 1 extra air weakness. That doesn't seem worth it. This is extra morale, but no extra demoralize for 150. I'm gonna go with the catapult, I think. And then maybe the altar as well. For 150, sure. Let's do it. Alright, I need to figure out my roster. She's coming back in. He's definitely going out. I could maybe take one of these guys out as well, since we did purchase some extra friends. So I have a lot going on here. Who did I bought Henry and Knirf here. Does some cool stuff. I don't want both my orcs to be out, I think, so I'm gonna have one of them take a rest this week. Alright. So I sort of like these guys being together, so that they can super demoralize one target if they need to, or super deal ice damage, I guess, if they need to. What does this guy do? He deals front and back damage. Put him back here. Pulis is pretty flexible. He can deal a variety of damage. Enhanced resistance. Sure, let's put you there maybe. Let's see, front, back, back. So those guys both hit back with ice. He hits back with physical. He only hits the front. She hits back with physical. So we have 2 back physicals, 2 back ices here. Might want to split that up. Back fire, back ice, back ice. Okay, we just have a lot of ice damage in the back. As far as our resistances go, do we have a decent balance here? Yeah, we're doing okay, I think. Fire's covered, ice is covered. Armor's okay, nature is okay. Air's good. I'm gonna try this. It's getting hard to tell exactly what our ideal setups are, but gotta go. These are rented out, of course. That's fine. And let's see, trap, monster, master bonus. The master bonuses aren't honestly even that good, but I don't know, I just like doing the most difficult challenges because it's been pretty easy so far. Okay, we got... Ooh, morale losses reduced 50%, so this guy's actually pretty tough either way. Removes the penalty with the most stacks applied from all heroes at the start of his turn once. Deal 50 ice damage to the front. Frostbite if the monster's... Okay, so we probably take him down with actual damage. He has not a lot of armor, which is good. Yeah, lots of low resistances. Okay, this guy can't be affected by bleeding. Dodges somebody and then does AoE. Okay, we have seen him before. And then another AoE. And he rearranges all monsters. That's pretty annoying. Okay. So this guy we might want to demoralize. Everybody else we're probably going to want to kill. Which makes me think... Saw? This could be interesting. They actually have pretty low air resistance. But I'm probably going to go for these guys. Early. Oh, he hasn't... Yeah, okay. So I'm probably going to go for these guys to take this dude out morale-wise. Physical damage to the front seems good there. Fire to the back is pretty bad. Fire to the front is pretty good. So he could also work. And he is physical to the front. Okay. So we'll figure that out, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing air damage here, so I might want to save the coil for the second one, and we'll just go with the saw in room 1. Yeah, I like these guys. Let's see, are they in trouble though? This guy does ice, fire, and physical. Okay, that's not so bad for them. The ice is bad, but we can sort of hope they don't end up in the front. Let's see, ice, fire, physical. This guy's really poor against fire, but pretty good against the other two. This guy's just bad in that department, and this guy's okay, but... I think, yeah, I think I'll just go with him. Then these guys. Yeah, he's the one I want in the front the least. So I'm going to put him in the front to begin with because this guy's shuffling. Alright, yeah, I think I'm happy with this arrangement for now. And then I'm going to go for the coil in this room. Should be pretty solid. Deal 30 damage, apply thing. Yep. Confirm. And... oh, now the spell room's over there. That's kind of interesting as well. Okay, so that means I'm going to want some air attackers if I can find them, which I think this guy had an air attack to the front. How's your air resistance? Pretty bad, okay. I think that's my only air attacker, unfortunately. You have negative physical armor, which isn't good. There's an AoE physical happening. How's your fire? Okay, your fire is decent. So maybe that's still okay. Your armor's really bad, but front attacks ricochet. Back transforms. He could be in the front. He has only 80 health though, so I'll probably put him in the back then. Oh, he gets the mirror there as well. That's pretty exciting. And then let's see. Oh, that guy has negative 50 ice, negative 30 ice. Yeah, okay, so I'm definitely gonna want him. He has really good ice resist as well, so he can hang out in the front. That makes a ton of sense. And then let's see. This guy's actually got bad armor, so this could be the time for Bouchon to shine. His nature's good. This guy's physical's bad. And I can just do this. I think this is time for Bouchon. We're going to take this guy down somehow, and he does a lot of damage, so. Give that a go.
Prepare to die.
Alright. Solid. Okay. What was my plan here? Just dealing damage to the front, I believe. Yep. Fix. And these guys are trying to demoralize the middle. Minus 110. Holy crap. Okay. Do that again. Alright, hopefully one of them lives for one more round. They are all going before me. Just less than ideal. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna live here. Okay. Ow, ow. Hopefully this will, yeah, at least make that guy run. So that's a big deal. Zap and air weak these guys, very good. Alright, what do we got? The whip. What's your fire looking like? Pretty bad. Or I can enrage the group. Definitely don't do that. So I'd rather enrage my group or just do a burning whip. I think I'll just do the whip. Oh, I get to go first. Excellent. So yeah, let's go. Wow. So they're both excellent, but I mean, this guy's got that air resistance reduction, so let's go ahead and give him a hit here. Oh, indeed. Ice block to the back. This is just insane. Alright. Easy cleanup in the second fight. Alright, more resistances, show no mercy, and... Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. I might go for that one. It's a pretty big morale hit. Alright, motivation down a bit. It's okay. Engineer, trainer, event. We have 700 gold. What's going on here? Oh, just the archivist. Okay, sure, we discovered this thing. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so whatever, train or engineer? It's pretty close. There's an engineer coming up here, sanctuary. Ceremony is gloomy as it should, just to make an adventurer's life worse. Not sure what that means. Business trip and engineer. There's a lot of engineers. Let's go with the trainer to begin. See what we can do here. Alright, this guy still looking for that upgrade. That's level 1. You're level 1. 400 gold to train you. Holy crap. Okay. That might not happen. 8 air damage, minus 8 morale to an area. It's pretty weak. They get some health though, which is good. Ice weakness 3 tall heroes if they're at the back. Terrified 2 if they're at the front. Wouldn't mind getting Henry here trained up a little bit. And then, let's see, who else? Who else? I do like this. 250 is a lot, though. 400's insane. 200. Her stuff just gets better. I do like her quite a bit, but let's do this guy to level 2. I think it's okay. Save the rest of my cash. Siege, okay. Sanctuary. A ceremony as gloomy as it should. I don't quite understand what that sentence means. Just to make the adventurer's life worse. I think we'll go on a business trip. Sounds like fun. Okay, the management would like to send one of your employees with the sales department as their bodyguard. You will be compensated, of course. So, this guy can go for 5 weeks, get me some gold, and get 2 motivation. Okay, well, he doesn't need the motivation, so that's not incredible. She can go for 14 weeks, lose a motivation, but give me a bewitched glove. Damage dealt by monsters to heroes, their maximum life is increased. It's quite good. And this guy, oof, I don't want to lose this guy. He can go in for 8 weeks and get me a bunch of gold and some blood. This is tough. 14 weeks is a long time, and she's pretty good. God, maybe I do send him. He's so good, but 8 weeks isn't that long at least. Let's do that. Alright, and then we can try the engineer or the event. Oh, we're off to champion. That's rough. Let's go the engineer here. See what we can do. Bone catapult. Pretty good. Saw. Okay. This. Okay. I do like this upgrade. Oh, wait. No. This was... Okay, I already leveled this once. Let's go for the catapult upgrade. And hold on to my cash. And the siege is the one that rents out equipment. No, let's go to the event. Office tour. While walking through the corridors, you notice a monster waiting for a job interview. You could hire the candidate right now without intermediaries. On the other hand, what makes them think they can come in uninvited? Riley, the skeleton majorette. So I can hire them, which costs me 60 gold. Not too bad. Or I can intimidate them for 10 tiers. Do I need a guy? It's another person like Brittany, which would sort of help. Having that extra option available. Versus some tiers. Yeah, okay. You're hired. Congrats. Alright, I guess we're off to fight a champion. I need to, of course, reconfigure, but do that in a second. Alright, well, let's reconfigure our employees and figure out what we can do here. It is a champion, which makes me want to potentially push the envelope in terms of, like, because these guys won't completely burn out yet, so I could keep them in. I could just keep everyone in, and then take sort of a bigger break down the road. I think that might be a good idea. Although, it's maybe... I could maybe at least put the people that are in moral trouble in the second room so they have at least a better chance of survival. Now, okay, the champion's usually going to be at the front, right? So, let's see. Who has... is it the Lich that had that frontal? No, it's this guy. Yeah, I want him in room 1 anyway because he affects traps and he does a nice morale attack on the champions. That's pretty good. So I want him in room 1. This guy can do morale to the middle, of course. Does anybody else have a good like frontal attack that does anything morale-wise? I don't think so, right? This guy has an area, of course. Does anybody else have a good like frontal attack that does anything morale-wise? I don't think so, right? This guy has an area, of course. Does anybody else have a good like frontal attack that does anything morale-wise? I don't think so, right? This guy has an area, of course. Then Brittany and Riley both have AoEs that do stuff as well. Let's get Brittany up here. Like that. So this guy has a pretty strong thing he can do. Brittany has a nice back physical attack. This guy can do something. This guy has a front and a back fire attack. That's pretty cool. This guy can do some stuff. This guy can do some stuff. Yeah, that seems reasonable. And then this thing. Let's see. Yeah, we have a front attack there, a back attack there, a front attack, a back attack. Okay, seems reasonably balanced to me. Then still have some traps out of commission for a bit. It's okay. Let's do it. Alright, who is here? Oh, the champion's in the back this time. Ah, they got me. Alright, so it's monster trap, spell, trap monster. Okay. Oh, they're high level and stuff. Alright. So we got a barbarian. All resistance is increased. Yikes. Applies enraged. 52 physical damage, broken armor. Okay. You hit the back for nature. Apply elemental weakness. Okay. Heal 25% of one hero's maximum health after a fight once. Okay. And increase speed. And you have also a back attack. Okay, for fire damage. Applies burn 2 to monsters, so deals damage to him. Attack regenerates 10% of maximum health if they're affected by burn. Okay. So we definitely need to morale down the front, because they're just ridiculous. She could kind of go either way. Then he could kind of go either way too. Okay. As far as damage they deal excuse me, nature and fire to the back and physical to the front. So does anybody have good nature and fire resist? You're okay at it. I mean, you have negative fire, but really insanely good nature. But this guy hits harder, so the fire is a little bit more important even. Oh, and she's going to reduce our weaknesses, or our stuff as well. Okay. I guess 50 and 0 is maybe the combination that's a little bit better than 20 and 15, actually. He can deal fire damage to either the front or the back. And this guy's going to have insane fire resist, of course. They all will. So I would have to be doing the demoralize strat. Okay, so maybe this is a morale thing, because these guys can go down to morale too. Okay, I don't mind that. So I'll put you in the back. Let's see, you can do AoE morale damage with fire. Okay, and you can do center morale damage, which is fine. You can do AoE morale damage. You can do nice frontal morale damage like that. We do need, ideally, someone with decent armor to go to the front. It's probably going to be Grogmar. Could also be Henry. Let's see. Applies Terrified 2, which does something or other about morale. And they're attacked. It's kind of interesting putting him in this spot just to kind of get that going. And then... Oh, I want to get Marcelin in, though, to get the big morale hits there. Okay. Plus make my next thing better. Okay, so he's gonna AoE morale. He's gonna just focus on the middle, I guess. And he's gonna focus on the front, okay. Sure. And then I guess we'll start with the catapult. Do something. Go with the altar. And we're just, yeah, we're trying to morale everybody down. So what are our options? We got Riley. We got Collard, sort of works. And I guess Brugo. So the back is going to be taking a bunch of fire. Who has good fire resist? I guess Riley, but they're pretty low on health. So it's going to be this guy. Ice weakness. That's a thought as well. Hitting the back with ice somehow. Do I have anybody that can do that? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, never mind then. Okay, you're gonna hang out in the front. I guess you're gonna hang out in the middle. Alright, I think that's the plan.
Fresh meat!
Let's do it. Okay, pheromones, let's go. And then this. Ouchies. Alright, and then Death Wish. And more pheromones. Should hit harder thanks to the demoralized stuff we're doing. Okay. Ouch. Oh, wow. That was nuts. Okay, they got me pretty good, but this catapult should do a good job here. Okay, so Enrage, Burning Whip doesn't make any sense. Yeah, let's go with Intimidation. Very nice. Alright, go with the Fire Eater. And I guess the Scream. Let's see, is this... Okay, that goes there, that's actually great. Oh no, that goes here, okay. Oh, that's still fine, I guess. Still alive. Very good. Fire Eater. Scream. And Death Wish. Alright, managed to scare the,
A little
fears off.
discipline never hurt anyone. A lot of discipline helps everyone. Our priests have started opening demonic portals to soften up the humans a bit. I'm counting on you to give them the welcome they deserve.
Alright, let's welcome the priests.
My work here is done.
Okay, debriefing, 38 weeks, 9 dungeons, 3.5 thousand gold, 164 blood and tears, 8 employees slaughtered, 17 heroes killed, 10 scared. Alright, cool. Oh, fantastic.
Stronger
Games.
now.
Oh, that's a lot of experience. Cool.
Torture? It's a passion.
Ah, we unlocked a new area and we got some new talents. It's all cool. Let's check this out. We got 2 talent points. Okay, so more chance to give enrage to our guy. Each time a monster is defeated, grants a chance that master gains a shell. Intimidation deals extra. When a hero is defeated by a monster, grants chance the entire group gets enrage. Let's see, grants each monster in the garrison. Training price reduced. That's pretty good. Okay. Demoralize. Terrify. I sort of like that. Sell master type stuff. Let's go down this route. Sounds interesting to me. Okay, and yeah, this seems like a perfectly good time to end the episode, and we'll pick up in the next one with the new area, assisting our priests in opening up some demonic portals. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.